What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a live guide to Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 2, which was released today, the 30th of June 2025. So I'm going to do a little bit of an unusual video here, not the normal kind of pre-prepared video that's clean cut and that. I want to just kind of combine all the videos I would do normally for a title update, so going over the bits of information, what has been added to the game, what's changed, so on and so forth, as well as experiencing the new monsters for the first time. This probably won't be their tempered forms, it will just be their normal forms basically, while we have a chat, shall we say. Anyway, Title Update 2 is available, and it is, well, it's available to everyone basically. It's so strange not having to say it's available for PC or it's available for console, like with Monster Hunter World. That was so ingrained to me, but now we're basically all the same. The only thing is, there is a little bit of a, shall we say, Capcom are aware that there are some issues on PC, which have caused issues with the next title update. Well, this title update, which I don't think Capcom with all the downvotes on Steam at the moment, they needed a win with the technical performances, and unfortunately there's been more technical performance issues for the PC version of the game, which is a shame. But yeah, the main events of this game, Title Update 2, main events of this title update are the introduction or reintroduction of both Lagiacrus and Seregios. Both are returning monsters. Lagiacrus has been a fan favorite that they've wanted back that we've wanted back for a long time. It was prototyped. It was a prototype in Monster Hunter World, but it didn't work for whatever reasons. They couldn't make Leviathans work very well. So instead, a lot of the Leviathans, especially the ones that share a similar body skeleton to Lagiacrus, have taken a back seat. But anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Now, a few bits of housekeeping to get out of the way first.
But they may be nothing more than just that, of course.
Still, they could be worth looking into. Let's do it.
So,
Seems prudent. If nothing else, it may put some worries to rest.
basically, you have to do some prerequisites before actually experiencing Seregios or Lagiacrus. But before we get into that, a few other bits of housekeeping. First of all, there is new content in the store. There is new DLC for folks to buy if you do already have the season pass and whatnot. Season pass. If you have the digital deluxe edition, you already have stuff you can download in that. But they've added a load more gestures, emotes, layered armors, pendants, all that good stuff. Some of it is purchased, some of it is free. I noticed that one of the Gesture Volume 6, which is some of the older dances, they have made a return and they are free. But a lot of the other DLCs, they are, you have to purchase them. But there's a lot of them. There's a whole item pack here which contains all the new stuff that has come with Title Update 2, including layered armor and stuff. Sorry, I shouldn't say it includes all the stuff, because there are a few things it doesn't include. For example, certain pendants, as you can see on screen here, and most importantly, the Downy Crake is not included on this in this bundle, and you have to get that separately. But it's one of the more cute pendants, unique pendants, as it runs behind you. Anyway, back to game. Right, so there are a few other bits and bobs that have come with Title Update 2. Oh, actually, hang on. Whilst let's get myself some buffs, shall we? Right, hopefully that isn't ruining the audio, because I am doing this technically from my stream setup. Anyway, whilst the diva gives us a little sing-song, let's go over some of the other bits of information that came with Title Update 2. Obviously, we had a patch that came with it, which came with a few balance adjustments and such. Certain weapons have been readjusted, especially the hammer. The bowguns are also being looked at. But basically, the lance and I think, was it the sword and shield as well? They're the sort of like the main weapons that got adjusted. Although I will leave a link down in the description below where you can check out the full patch notes, as most weapons did receive some sort of change. I won't be going into the patch details here, as I am still I'm in an iron if I want to do weapon guides and that. And the weapon guides, well, for example, the hammer, this update added a new follow-up attack to when you perform its offset move. So weapon guides for the hammer prior to this update won't include that move, and I'm worried that if that's going to be a trend and we get new moves added to the weapons all the time, that is going to date certain weapon guides, which I'm worried about. But then again, I still think I've missed the boat on the weapon guides, and I should just focus on builds for you. Title Update 2 is also receiving a whole host of upcoming events and such that are not here yet, but they will be here in the future. This includes a collaboration event with Fender, the guitar company, which gives us a gesture and a guitar. I don't think it's anything more than that. I think that's it. I think. We also have a new upcoming seasonal event, another festival of accord, as they call them, the Flame Fate, which is going to be a summer festival. I'll bring you more information when that comes along, but that won't be here until July 23rd, during which, midway through the festival, we will be gaining access to Arch-Tempered Uthaduna. So Arch-Tempered Uthaduna will come halfway through that festival. We'll get the Gamma armor set, the Uthaduna Gamma armor set with that. So that is all good stuff to look forward to, and obviously it will have challenges, and you know, we'll probably get the time challenge mode for that as well, like we did with the Arch-Tempered Raid Owl. Right, but now, a few little bits of other information before we go on. Oh, actually, hang on. What does Catherine want here? What do you want? Hey, Hunter, are you trying to find some of those more items during the call? Well, oh, so this is new that I didn't know about. You can exchange some of your items for the special items that were available. Let's have a look-see. Exchange for limited time items. So you can change, if you have a beach barrel bomb, that must be one of the new ones. Oh yeah, it's the flame tickets. You can exchange your tickets for random items and stuff like that from those festivals. Okay, it's new. That's new. I suppose that's okay. Right. Anyway, one of the big things. They've put an item box here. Didn't know that. Okay, there's an item box next to your tent in the Grand Hub. No, but one of the most important things is... I wonder where it is. Here. No. Equipment appearance. Here we go. We now have layered weapons. Basically, you have to craft the final form of a weapon or the highest rarity art-in weapon to be able to basically put layered weapons onto your existing weapon. So no more do we have to use the ugly art-in weapons. We can use something much better. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, speaking of, seeing as I oh God, what happened to my okay, hang on a second. Let me get rid of this. I gotta hide the belt. Yeah, that really suits me. Sorry. Just... Aye. I don't know how. There we go. We're rolling with this. Anyway, so we have the main events of this update are the Lagiacrus and Seregios. Both of them are locked behind. They have unlock conditions. So Lagiacrus, you have to be Hunter rank 31 or above. and have completed the main missions, A World Turned Upside Down, and the side mission, Forest Doshaguma. This will unlock Lagiacrus and yada yada yada. And for Seregios, again, you have to be Hunter rank 31 or above to participate in, or to be able to get the unlock conditions, and also have completed the main mission, A World Turned Upside Down. These should give us the extra missions, so we will do that. Now, if I remember correctly, Seregios is weak to thunder? Or was it ice? I want to say thunder, but we have to contend with bleed, as that's part of Seregios' kind of gimmick. So, Astera Jerky, here we come. Although I don't think it's called Astera Jerky in this game. I think it's just called Jerky. Anyway, and Lagiacrus, in previous games, it was weak to fire and kind of dealt water and thunder damage to us. So that is the plan. Obviously, I'm going to go into this with my bow. So, oh, yay, we're going to change that bow layered thing straight away. Right, this is the fire bow, so we'll make, what's a good fire bow? So I do like... This was the ice bow, which I'm going to put that one on. Okay. Okay. There we go. So, obviously at the blacksmith we'll get new items and such for the various new armors for the new monsters, but I have to get pieces for them first. Add-ons. Oh yeah, I forgot to claim these. Thank you very much. That's part of the DLC that was added. Limited bounties are still going on. I have to do an update video for that. Not today, but tomorrow. So, the quests in question I don't believe will appear as assignments. I believe they are actually kind of side missions. The main mission they want you to have completed is, what is it called again? A World Turned Upside Down, which where is it? Can't remember if it's one of the main assignments or one of the optional quests or one of the quests that are located here. So we have to complete this one in order to capture Doshaguma in the Scarlet Forest. Do this and we will get the follow-up quest, which must be A World Turned Upside Down. So let's go to Doshaguma. Weak to yeah, he's fairly weak to fire. So okay, food is all good. My buffs. Buffs could do a refresh. Okay. Captured Doshaguma in the Scarlet Forest, so we don't even have to set up. We could just, well, that's perfect. I've already got one right there, ready to go for me. Oh, hang on a minute. We have the big exclamation mark here. Nebby wants to talk to you. I don't believe that is to do with Seregios, but we'll go capture that Doshaguma first. And get that out of the way. Right, off we go. Obviously, we also, as well as the new gear, the new equipment we get for the Seregios and Lagiacrus, we get Palico versions of it. I am one of the main reasons. Well, there's been a few reasons why I haven't.
Don't let them go to waste.
I haven't really been doing build videos as of yet. It's because the build variety was lacking a little bit. Hopefully with the new gear, that should change. The set bonuses, at least on the Lagiacrus set, I did get the set bonus spoiled for me. But I won't talk about that until I've confirmed it by seeing it for myself. And the so I've been waiting for more set bonuses so we can have potentially more greater build variety in the videos. As when I asked, which actually, question for you guys, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the build videos that feature a lot of builds all in one, or shorter shorter videos that feature one build but are uploaded more frequently? Anyway. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, they've changed the coating symbols on the bow. Oh yeah, it said to capture. I haven't actually seen the patch changes with the bow, so you'll have to forgive me. I did go into this sort of pseudo blind. Oh. Well, that's why you moved that the way, because chicken turned up. So far, Title Update 2 is looking very promising. One of the, I don't want to say elephants in the room, well, it's not really an elephant because people are excited about it, is there is a pseudo or underwater combat for Lagiacrus. It's not full underwater combat like there was in Monster Hunter Tri, but it's nonetheless a gimmick to that hunt. I am hoping that it is not too annoying, because even though I think some people look at underwater combat with rose-tinted glasses, it's not something that I cared much for. Blasphemy, as I know. However, despite saying that, I'm just really excited to see the Lagiacrus back. My first Monster Hunter this generation, so I got to experience it in that. Which you could guess, some people could argue isn't the true form of Lagiacrus because you need that underwater combat, and that's part of its whole kind of shtick. Oops. I am a little bit rusty in regards to my But I don't know. I'm just worried that I'm worried how the hunt will go with the underwater section. I hope it's it is a short portion of the hunt. I still prefer hunts when they're kind of. Oh, time to capture. I did bring my capture stuff, right? Yes, I did. Here we go. Wait, come here, bear boy.
I'll draw its attention.
Right. Get in the hole. The taser. Boop. Boop. Okay. We have the Doshaguma quest done. Forest at Doshaguma. Right. Next up, we have to check if a world upside down has been done. I believe it has, and that's why we had the Seregios, the big exclamation mark down in the Windward Plain, which, as far as I understand, Lagiacrus will only show in the Scarlet Forest, and Seregios shows up in the Windward Plains and the ruins of Wyveria. Can't confirm that myself, but that is what I have read or have been told. So, that means side quest has been done. Go talk to Eric. No, I want to. There we go. Wait, did I just say? Oh yeah, there have been changes as well made to the Sacred. It should now operate a little bit more, well, reactive, shall we say. Right, where are you, Eric? Shown off during the event was that you can actually swap the handlers now. You can have Eric join you instead of Alma if you want. I'm not sure if that was added with this update or if that's an upcoming feature.
Thanks for capturing that Doshaguma. I immediately immersed myself in the analysis. Doshaguma are fairly individualistic to begin with. They don't exhibit the collectivism of a true pack.
Very well.
In the first place, they're each strong enough to survive alone. Not many predators to fear either. Which is why those in the forest live alone, and the desert packs lack any real order or cohesion. In other words, they group purely to hunt. The tie that binds them is profit. They want a free meal. Even an average specimen can secure prey it could never hunt alone, if it aligns with a strong alpha.
I see.
At first, I'd considered cohesion driven by fear of the dominant alpha, but nope.
Like I said, I will leave a comment, leave a link in the description below where you can check out the full patch notes, as there have been quite a few changes. I was just glancing over them at the moment. In regards to the bow, there's only a bug fix with unequipping coatings and that.
Eric, I need to.
Sorry, of course. This stuff just grabs a hold of me. The ecosystem here truly is a marvel, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, glad I could be of help.
Okay. So yeah, part of this video, I will say, is there is some blind reaction to it as well. Cutscenes may be viewed at the gallery, yada yada yada. Kidaki. Speaking of, by the way, for those of you who weren't aware, the I mentioned the layered palico stuff. Oh, it's the heart is the freaking the thing on the slinger. Sorry, I just realised what that was. Anyway, the layered weapons can also be applied to palico, so you can put layered weapons on your palico if you want. You just have to craft a high rank version of them in order to achieve this. Anyway, so we have a red quest here and exclamation mark here. Let us do the red quest.
Yes.
Alma, you've lost your layered armor that I gave you. So, normally red quests are main assignments. Is this not the thing in question? That's the fishing quest. Let's go see what this exclamation mark is, shall we? Where is said exclamation mark? I wonder if the FPS issues on PlayStation when you go to the Windward Plains is fixed. Let's have a look-see. Oh, no, it's still there a little bit. It's only a tiny bit, only a tiny bit. Okay, so... Okay, we have a few updates. Are we going to be doing Seregios? Ah, there we go. There we go. I just had to teleport away from it and then go back. We're going to go back and do... I want to do Lagiacrus first. Especially as I am using the fire bow. Such. Whilst we do the hunt, I'll try to go over certain aspects of the patch as well. So yeah. Anyway. Off we go. We're going to go back and talk to Eric. Which, I suspect that maybe this is why we don't get to do anything with swapping handlers yet until we've completed this quest or something. Hi, Eric. How are you doing, buddy?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. All of these people come bringing alarming reports of Rathalos activity. Olivia's tied up on another investigation. I'd love it if you could take a look. Do you mind?
I don't mind, buddy.
I have a proposal, if that's all right. Eric has already been gathering intel and has an understanding of the situation. Why not have him serve as handler for this investigation? If you're amenable, that is.
True, that might expedite things a bit.
Yeah, I think this is where
Right,
you
let's
get to
do it.
use Eric as the handler instead of Alma. I assume this... It becomes a more permanent feature after, I assume, we complete this quest. I have to remember to try my best to pay attention. I hope the ADHD lets me kind of focus. Because I swear when I...
already told you.
Anyway.
This red wyvern issue is a life or death matter.
It's been hounding our poor livestock around the clock. At this rate, someone's going to get hurt.
Red wyvern. Big angry. My tail is toasty burnt. You'll not have weapons.
I love Woodwards. I really do.
weapons. Fix problem.
I hear your concerns and understand them. But now I have a question for you. Has this ever happened here before? Why would this red wyvern start making trouble now? Aren't you curious to find out?
Monsters just act on instinct, don't they? What's the use?
No,
asking
not
why?
always.
That's not true, though. They're living creatures, the same as you or me. There's always a reason for their actions, just like you all had reasons for coming here today.
Eric is right, which is why we intend to investigate the cause.
Well, I guess if you think that's best.
Red wyvern. Close to our home. Maybe still near.
Thank you for the tip. All right, let's begin the investigation.
Okay, let's go.
Hello.
Come on, Eric, lead the way. Yeah, monsters, well, not.
To understand monsters better, Eric.
Well, sure. I guess I do. This probably isn't much of a surprise.
Sorry, there's dialogue. I'm trying to listen. I'm paranoid as well. Sorry, I don't normally do these kind of videos, so I'm paranoid that the audio levels isn't great. And I'm talking over the cutscene again, so sorry about that. I don't know if that's... Anyway.
Ever since, I've started to believe that I was born human for a reason. Learning is about opening a new door and walking through it. I don't want anyone to give up on that.
Okay, speedy time.
There, Rathalos tracks.
Let's have a look.
Okay.
These are claw marks.
Still fresh.
These markings are to make its presence here known. Proof of a strong territorial nature. Let's keep moving. The tracks
Nice
continue
nail
ahead.
polish, Dark. By the way, in regards to turf wars, there are turf wars in the game.
Like
Something's different. Let's take a look.
New turf wars between the monsters that have been added to the game.
those scorch marks.
It must have been quite agitated. Fighting with some other creature, perhaps?
But with Lagiacrus and Rathalos, there are 2 of them, depending on the state of Lagiacrus. So that is interesting. Hopefully we get to see that. If not, I hope you enjoy the spectacle.
Over here, quickly!
The fish have all been...
They've been electrocuted.
Let's fall back.
So those parts. Hey, King of the Skies, how you doing?
What's happening? What has the Rathalos so worked up?
Eric!
Ah, the crocodile's back.
The Lagiacrus! That's the cause of all
I beg your pardon? Lagiacrus? What? I thought it was Lagiacrus! Wait, hang on a minute. Lagiacrus? Wait. Also, I love the movement of the monsters. It's a throwback reference to Monster Hunter Tri. The same opening cutscene, for anyone who didn't know, is beautiful. You should go back and watch it if you...
here in the east, in the forest no less. I can't believe it. The Lord of the Seas. This is incredible. But how? This is the kind of rush I want the people to understand. I want them to know just how diverse the Scarlet Forest really is.
Scarlet Forest is one of the best regions in Wilds.
If we leave things like this, the disruption to the ecosystem here will only worsen. It's unfortunate. However, in the name of ecological preservation and the safety of nearby settlements, the Guild...
Eric. Let's capture it.
Alive? True, that would allow us to monitor it long term. But even so, Lagiacrus!
Oh, my mind is blown with how it's pronounced.
But that way works better with your philosophy, right?
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
I prefer to capture them too, Eric.
The Guild authorizes the capture of that Lagiacrus. I'll do everything I can to back you up.
I still can't get over the name. I'm not. It's going to be hard for me to call it not Lagiacrus, but
The mission here
Okay.
is to capture it alive. Let's be careful.
Let's back that laggy.
well, Palico's still calling it laggy, so let's go. Oops, that was Lagiacrus, especially in this. Sorry, let's use that lucky voucher because I want to get all the parts I can get. Lagiacrus is a very long monster, so it's going to have a deceptionally long reach. The other aspect of Lagiacrus that you have to be aware of is, even though it's a water monster, it specializes in thunder attacks, so you're going to have to worry about Thunder Blight and Paralysis, or increased stun. God damn it. The spikes on its back are where its electricity kind of mainly comes from. Let's see if we can get them out. It seems to be head as its main weak point. Also, I assume fighting it in water is also going to be a pain, given that it could conduct the electricity. Still has its fireball, electric bolt.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, I don't know if it was going to stay around in that charged state on the ground, or if it was going to disappear into the river regardless. Okay. Sorry, I people often ask why I buff so much, and it's force of habit, and it's like I always want to be efficient and stuff like that. Ow, that wasn't that wasn't efficient. Oh, he does it multiple times. God, it looks so pretty. Over here, buddy. Ooh. I wonder if in this state we should be going for its back. I can't remember. Okay.
Perfect
Down she comes. I have multiple wounds on the head and neck. Where are you going? Where you go? Quick, follow that blue crocodile.
The monster dropped something.
It did. Oh, it's just a sling of ammo. Heavy piercing pods. Okay, good to know. But yeah, there have been lots added with this update. There have been lots added. Probably too much that I can. It's probably more than I can actually cover in this this video here. That's why I'll be covering it more in this stream and that later on. Which, if you don't know, for those of you who don't know, I do the streams which are a bit like this video over on Twitch. Stream a variety, normally Monster Hunter, as well as a variety of other games occasionally. So you go check them out. Right, selfless plug, shameless plug, out of the way. It's time to do the underwater bit, I think.
Up ahead.
Oh no, this is the new region, new area. Is there anything in the environment I can actually use? Not that I can see. I keep thinking that tail attack's going to be more of a sweep, but it seems to be more of a vertical slam. Okay, underwater combat. Dive into the waters to reduce Lagiacrus' health before unleashing. Okay, it's going to do its ultimate attack, so we've got to go underwater to deal with it. Now what? X to evade. R2 to descend. And then you can use your slinger to use do rock stuff. Helix piercing pod. Okay. So R1 to go up, or RB to go up, R2 to go down, or RT to go down. X to evade. Ow. You need to do before firing. Okay, Helix pods do the most damage while it's fired just before Lagiacrus fires his stuff. And also cling to Lagiacrus, and then perform weapon. Oh, then it works like a mounted attack. Ow. Okay, you can use max potions while in the water still. Which I don't have many of. So gorgeous. Okay, looks like the pods spawn quite a bit. Okay, the underwater combat isn't as bad as I thought, but I can imagine it getting a little bit tiring.
Keep the pressure on.
It's gonna be interesting to see what his ultimate attack is. Okay. The tail thing does have a little bit of a. By the way, if anyone's wondering why the hell have I got maximum might on the on a bow, it's a byproduct. It's not part of the build I'm using at all. Oh, Dark, stop getting hit. Almost there? Okay, time to capture it.
Be careful not to slay it by mistake!
Down we go. Still glad I got the stuff from the last hunt because I've got to restock my items. That's Lagiacrus. It's actually really well done. I think it's really well done. I don't think it's over. It's not. Stop saying it like that, Eric. Call it. Eric, stop it. But no, Lagiacrus is definitely a fun fight. I enjoyed that quite a bit. It's not its moves are telegraphed well enough that it doesn't feel unfair getting hit by them. I feel that it was my fault if I got hit by them. The underwater stuff is going to take a little while to get used to, but hopefully, and especially when we're playing in a group, it can be potentially not too much of a chore. Very cinematic, and this monster looked beautiful, and in this environment as well. Chef's kiss. Now we're gonna go find Seregios and see if if Steve is as fun to take on. So we got all our Lagiacrus pieces as well, so we get to check out the weapons as well as the new armor. There'll probably be some more chitty chats as we finish the quest here.
Red Wyvern was agitated is because of another monster called Lagiacrus. As for that one, it appears to have migrated in from far outside the region.
You're able to tell that much?
Yes, from trace substances on its body and the growth and wear on its dermal spikes. As for why it's here, I suspect it was drawn to the ample prey in this nutrient-rich environment.
Huh. I'd never stopped to think about monsters like that. Just went with what I was taught.
Guess they pick fights and get bent out of shape too.
We'll transport the Lagiacrus back to its original habitat, but this could happen again.
Let's plan how to handle things from now on together. The Red Wyvern, too.
Hey, I'm sorry, for coming and demanding you fix our problems.
We
Don't worry
really
about it,
appreciate
buddy.
it.
It's our job.
I definitely wouldn't have thought of capturing it.
Big thankings!
Great work, everyone.
Thanks, Alma. I think this is another case closed. Hey, can I talk to you? What you said before? You sounded just like Olivia. It really meant a lot. Would you mind if I helped out Avis Unit as a handler on your investigations again?
Sure, buddy.
I'm fascinated to find out what sort of path you choose to walk.
Really? It would certainly be helpful to broaden our range of expertise. I, for one, am all for it.
Glad Alma didn't get jealous. Welcome aboard.
Sure. Welcome aboard.
Really? Thanks!
It's our pleasure.
Well then, just let me know whenever you need my help.
Okay, you can now choose which handler you'd like to accompany you. Just like Alma, Eric is able to act as your quest counter and provide support. To change, just talk to the handler of your choosing. However, be aware you are unable to choose in certain situations. I can assume if you're in story-related stuff or future story-related stuff and that, we are going to be restricted to who we can actually have join us. But yeah, that is the Lagiacrus hunt. I now believe we get access to Tempered Lagiacrus, which I believe you need to be Hunter rank 41 or above to participate in. Wait, Eric,
Yes.
Eric, come here, buddy. I'd like you to come with me.
Wonderful.
Sorry, Alma,
Let's
we're
do it.
doing a little break. Hey, hi Tyler. Welcome to say hi to YouTube. Okay, so Lagiacrus only appears in the Scarlet Forest, but I also wanted to check something here. Change. Yeah, see, here we go. We can also, it's not available yet, but we're going to get outfits for Eric as well. So, as well as Gemma, the blacksmith, getting an outfit, especially for the Summerfest, the Fire Fate Fest. So, what am I saying? As well as Alma's outfits, we also have access to change the outfits of our companions in terms of Gemma and Eric. So I just wanted to check that out to see if that was that is what we could do. Let me restock this a second now. Right, I'm also sure that Steve is weak to thunder, so we're going to change up this. Does that keep my... I think it keeps the weapon in check, yeah? Hey Tyler. And... where's he gone? Ah, there he is. Hello, Eric. Right, you said we got a new quest. I assume that's a new optional quest for Lagiacrus. Yeah, there we go. The Seaboard Lord. Okay, right. Bear with me, everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, we should be back, I think. I hope. Excuse me, everyone. Okay, so We are back. We should be now moving on to do Seregios. By the way, a reminder that the we are getting new event quests and stuff like that. The event quests will be being released at a steady pace over a staggered release, shall we say. With when the seasonal events come around, we get them all at once. Anyway, we are going to the Windward Plains.
Take your time.
I also, just out of curiosity, I remember reading something about someone posting something about a being able to get Gemma's leather jacket, which I want, which I assume this is what this quest is.
Hunter, I know it's out of the blue, but you want to bust down a new door?
I'm going to need some context here, Gemma.
Right. So, I was talking shop with some of the hunters from the other units earlier.
We don't get to hear?
I suppose I'm a function first type. I do fuss over the little details, but even that's about practical things.
Oh, speaking of support hunters, apparently we get a new support hunter that uses the sword and shield with this update.
One catch-all set.
I hear ya. It's great to go all in on one specific approach. But to survive out here, you've got to be flexible. Try new things.
Well, sure, but that's easier said than done.
Why not start from looks then? What do you say to a little friendly competition? Each unit comes up with a set of gear they want to put their hunter in. Hunters get the materials, we smithies craft, and then the big reveal. I call it Project Fashion Hunter, busting down the door to progress.
Fashion Hunter is really the true end game now. It's been made official. It's in the game.
Certainly could open new doors.
It's true. Changing up your gear can lead to some unexpected insights.
Werner said I clearly had too much time on my hands, but he's down. Whichever unit gets the most votes wins. So, what do you think? You game?
I'm in. We won't lose.
Just what I like to hear. I've already got the whole fit planned. Here, just look. Blockchi Specs Alpha, Hope Mill Alpha, Clerk Van Braces Alpha, Chattacabra Coil Alpha, Purigild Greaves Alpha.
Do I have all of them?
All you gotta do is equip this set as layered armor and come show me.
Okay.
If there's anything you're lacking, you know I'm happy to make it.
Okay, Fashion Hunter Gemma. Once you've collected the specific armors, report back to Gemma with it equipped as layered armor. Even if the armor shares the same name, pay special attention to the differences between the dot and the diamond, which I believe I believe that's alpha. That's male and female outfits, or male and feminine, however you want to put it. Well, masculine and feminine. You can check which armor you need by referring to the objectives in the upper right of the corner, upper right of the screen. Note that equipment requires a Raffian coin as the equipment that requires Raffian coins as materials. They are obtained by taking on the arena quest, so be aware of that. Okie dokie.
Make ourselves useful.
Side mission: new fashion, old feelings. Right. I should really get on and do Seregios first, but at the same time, hang on. We also should check out the Lagiacrus set. So, Lagiacrus. I mean, the armor set is classic Lagiacrus from the previous games. In terms of its skills, though, we have. Why has everything got maximum might on it at the moment? Sorry, bow user pain. Maximum light power, thunder resistance, weakness exploit, stamina surge. Ooh, okay, the two. Okay, the gloves are probably going to be a meta for a bow. But it seems to be weakness exploit, maximum might, stamina surge, thunder resistance, latent power. Those seems to be the skills on these sets. What about the actual set bonus though? Skill info, flexible level craft. Oh, don't need to worry about that. That's the sort of like armor category set, which you can put multiple pieces. Anyway, I digress. The actual Lagiacrus set bonus: Azure Bolt 1 and 2. Temporarily increases affinity and can deal extra thunder damage upon build-up. Excludes some attacks. So I believe this sounds like it works like Scorcher, which, if you remember that set, Scorcher is found on the Rathalos set, if I remember correctly. Where are you, Rathalos? The Guardian Rathalos also has it. So, Rathalos Flare, Scorcher 1, can chance to deal additional fire damage after land an attack. It doesn't have the affinity though. So the Lagiacrus one seems to be better, although I am assuming if you're going up against a monster that is actually resistant to thunder, then something like Radau and that, it's not going to be super effective. So that it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. But anyway, I was looking for the these. Can't remember if it said alpha or.
I'm ready to work.
You know what? We'll just make both to be safe. It's part of the
Look good.
that quest that she gave me. Right, I can talk to her again and ask about the. How's this laid armor? Wait,
Know where to find me.
I need to see where the laid armors is. Forge the Chatacabra coil. Alpha. And the something specs. I couldn't pronounce that monster's name off the top of my head.
Anything catch your eye?
Right, Chatacabra coil. Here's the specs. I didn't see which one it was, so we'll just make both.
Perfection.
And the Chatacabra coil. Where are you, Chatacabra?
Look good. Perfection. Look good.
Okay, I think we got all the laid armors now, so we are going to go over here. And the specific armor as laid armor selected. Okay. Right, what is it that she wanted? Hang on, I'm in the. I'm just wondering if there's a way to specifically see what she wanted. Okay, so right, clerk, land braces. Right, alpha, all alpha.
Hello.
Right, okay. You're gonna have to write this down to remember it. Right, so it was these. I can't remember what she put for the thing, but it was the clerk. Oh, thank God I've got the clerk one, because I believe that is required from the Rathian. Oh, it was the Hope shirt. Hope Alpha Diamond. Chatacabra. Where are you? There you are. You. And it was the. I can imagine if they expand on this layered armor quest stuff, they could potentially have stuff from the community added to the added to the game. Hey, this is kind of what I had as my original kind of thing. Kind of cool. Right, how's this, Gemma?
Hey.
How's this laid armor?
Whoa, Hunter, you're looking good. Really good. It suits you even better than I thought. You got me feeling things here.
Heyo.
Now, if you'll let me make just a couple little color tweaks with some quick dye.
Yes, paint me like your Warhammer miniatures.
Let's round everybody up and show you off. Esteemed colleagues, one and all.
No, but I was saying that laid armor from the community could be potentially added as sort of like quest objectives here, I think.
The inter-unit Project Fashion Hunter face-off is officially in session. First up from Tourist Unit, Alessa. She was styled by Tourist Unit's Inrai. Inrai says, I wanted to showcase her kindness, positivity, and grace.
The new door really has opened.
Crisp and clean. I could never sell that sort of refinement.
Love that combination. I never saw this one coming. Next up is Rosso, repping Rubrum Unit. He's dressed by Rubrum Unit's Melchior.
I prefer the first one.
It would be
This one's not too bad.
to use it.
A natural match, huh? It's almost too perfect.
How powerful. Really accentuates his unique charm.
It's like he was born to wear this.
Coming up next, my
Nice mic, by the way,
very
Gemma.
own Avis Unit. Coordinated by yours truly, Gemma. Feast your eyes on a hunter.
I look like a hobo compared to the others.
Gathering the materials was a pain.
Hey, come on. They don't need to know that.
Hold up. This one's coming in hot.
Not bad at all, Hunter.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
an unexpected
Okay, Monster Hunter's having a goofy
Next
time
is
now.
Astrum Unit's very own Olivia. Wearing gear picked by Werner. His statement. It's just her own beauty as is. Is that a problem?
Right. Here I am.
Okay, hers is quite good. But then again, it's using the flipping Lalabarina legs, the Sacred, Guardian Sacred waist. Those two in combination alone are always a good combo.
Werner. Anyway, everyone, it's time to cast your vote.
Sorry, we got a filler episode here, guys.
You're a wild one.
Ah, hey, thanks.
Yeah, hers is the
That was
bonita
a
one.
blast, Hunter. A shame about the result, though.
Hey, we'll get him next time.
Thought to combine those pieces like that. It's been educational.
Although this
For
is
what
actually
it's
a
worth, I thought your selection was pretty stunning too.
this is actually a good way to introduce new
Yeah,
players
I thought
to
so
fashion
too.
hunting and layered armors, and that you can create sort of like all sorts of different kind of cosplays and fashions and stuff by just combining the different pieces. It doesn't mean you have to actually like, change your armor. You just
The old days.
putting the layered armor on and it looks great,
Thrill of creating.
or can look great.
So
Thrill of
I
creating,
decided
exactly,
to just
Gemma.
have fun with it. Which got me this.
The Hawk Heart jacket.
This jacket's an important piece to me. It's what started it all. We'll call it a prize for my winner. Take it.
It's I believe it's Gemma's leather jacket.
Wear it with pride.
Let's
Which
get
I'm
more
not gonna lie,
together.
when I saw it being advertised, I thought it was going to be linked to an event quest, not an actual quest like this. This is one of the reasons why why Steve's on hold at the moment. Which okay, let's find that jacket, shall we? I guess it's going to be down the bottom. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we got two of them. We got Hey, we can go shirtless, heyo. You know what? I'm gonna wear the rest of it. I'm gonna wear as Gemma's in tribute to Gemma. There we go.
Hello.
Okay. Now, Seregios. Look, actually, how long is left on my meal? 19 minutes. I should go get a rebuff. Bear with me. Bear with me. Do we need to get Mr. Snip out for this bit? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I can just chat. But yeah, no. Like I was saying, there are more optional quests than that have been added to the game. All that good stuff, which you know, like the Gemma quest there, that was completely added to the game. Like I said, I thought that was going to be an event quest, but lo and behold, it's just an actual quest that's been added to the game straight away, which is fantastic. Oh, I forgot Eric's going to join us for the meals as well. Anyway, Kunova village. Let's go. Although, hang on, kiddo. I'm going to. I'm quickly going back to camp a second because I want to go back by the. I want to get some of the jerky to counter bleed from Seregios. Its claw attacks and spines that it fires do some nasty bleed damage. So, can we buy for a pouch? Wild jerky, it's called in this game.
You got it, boss. Here.
Buy some more just in case.
Sure you got enough? Put all that to good use, yeah?
Oh, I did also notice there is another quest with the field ecology stuff, but I believe I'm going to skip over that for now. That is another side project. I don't know if I remember if that is from the last update, because there are a few optional quests and side quests that I have neglected, shall we say.
Hey, traveler? Can I
Traveler? Wait, this isn't Genshin.
you something?
Sure, kiddo, what's it?
Sorry. It's okay, never mind.
No, out with it.
Right. This is definitely more Alma's wheelhouse. Let me go find her. I'll go work on my own research. Come poke me if you need anything.
It's okay, Eric. I'm interpersonal, talking to kids, when they're in need and stuff like that. That's not my forte. The TISM kind of, you know, I don't understand what they mean half the time. So this is a good example of why some hunts will have will force you to change to Alma or Eric, depending on what you're doing.
Don't worry, I promise no one will be mad. And the hunter here is going to help make whatever's bothering you better.
Well, Nemo and Funo said they're going to do the Sacred Rider's trial, so they went up to the plateau all alone. Even though we were told not to because of the strange monster.
There have been sighting reports of an unknown monster around the village lately.
The grown-ups said the monster was chasing after the Sacred. But Nemo said he wasn't scared. I didn't want him angry at me, and...
Does anyone else know about this, Nebby?
Yeah, Nuna does. She just left on her Sacred.
Thank you for telling us. We'll go make sure everyone is all right. You wait right here.
We got it.
Nebby, what's wrong, child? What's the matter?
Nana, can we leave Nebby here in your care? We need to head for the plateau as soon as possible.
Go on then. I'll watch over the girl. You just be careful yourselves.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Pretty.
Now! We will stride the wind and soar like the great bird Samult! Let's try it by yourselves. We are full-fledged Sacred Riders. And we're gonna glide from here and prove it. But I heard that a strange monster has been spotted around here. I know how scary they are. We have to go back.
Yeah, but...
Oh, huh? It's the Travelers! Hey! Hunter! Miss Alma!
Everyone, it is safe here. Let's head back home.
And Harley! Seregios is glorious too. Uh-oh. Didn't just get himself a chicken nugget.
Seregios! No! It's taking her!
Wait, are the kids on it still as well?
I have these two. You take care of Nona and the Seregios.
Got it.
Oh no, the two kids are there.
Give her back!
Nona, be careful.
No! We can't
Okay.
lose her!
The Sacred.
Nona!
Oh, nice one, Harley. That's a nice touch.
There's something else, kid. Now get these Sacred back home.
Okay!
Okay. Time to...
Easy me, big guy!
Ah, I wasn't ready. Right, let's lose a lucky voucher for this, because get a head start on materials. Seregios, if I remember correctly, has quite a few nice weak points for the bow. Oh, bleed's already in effect. I forgot to check if there is also a... Oh, okay, his feet become... talons become... weak points. Oh god, here we go. Because I would like to fight it in a bit more of an open location, please. Right, get that jerky on the go. You can, for those of you who are new to Monster Hunter, you can get rid of the bleed effect and the bleed status by crouching. That can assist you in that sense.
I've sent the other two back safely.
Okay, thank you, Alma.
The guild
Right, hang on a minute. I want to rebuff it.
Understood.
Gotcha, Alma. Right. Bear with me. Right, where's the... Did I not? Whoops. Okay, looks like I have, I've got a little bit low on materials, but there happens to be a camp here. So, where are we? Right, we need one of you. And we need a lot more of you. Before every sort of like major title update, I try to always also we should put the key. Is it behind my head? No, it's not. Oh, jerky. Oh, we can't put it on the thing. Oh, that's because it's full up at the moment. Right, I've just taken that, so we can take that off, and in favour, we can put on the wild jerky. Before every major title update, I always try to update my inventory and make sure I've stocked up on dash juice and stuff like that. Right, give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's golden. Come on, Harley. It's time to go back onto the adventure. Right, where does Seregios go?
On my way there!
I need to I keep forgetting sometimes when it comes to updates, it is wise to have a look to see if you can upgrade your armor with armor spheres.
I'll draw his attention.
Because with the introduction of the new monsters, I saw it just when I got hit by Seregios. And Lagiacrus to a degree, they freaking hit. It feels like they're hitting harder, but it could be because it could be that you haven't upgraded your stuff there. Oh, it's talons up. Damn, I missed it. Missed my opportunity. Out the way, freaking dinosaurs! Oh, missed my opportunity there. Okay, it looks like a lot of Seregios' attacks leave it vulnerable or leave temporary weak points for you to utilize. I think I also need to turn up the sensitivity on my, See, that one's a temporary one, I believe. Yeah, it's temporary. Oh. That almost went pear-shaped. Yeah, but yeah, it leaves temporary wounds on its claws quite a bit. Yeah, but Seregios has a feint shot, feint dive kind of thing, where it feints at you, goes one way and then immediately goes into your location. I was wondering the other day, actually, when playing Monster Hunter, if they were going to add more monsters that utilize bleed, considering they had Guardian Ebony Adogaron was, I believe, the only monster that does bleed up until, well, Seregios' introduction. Got some more dash juice. Nope. Oops. Oops, a daisy. Damn it. The dance did not finish as intended. Seregios does hit hard, but it's at least with the bow, maybe a different story when it comes to other weapons, but at least with the bow, a lot of it is you can deal with it. That was spicy. Okay, let's see if we can mount this. Okay, we could go for the capture. Yeah, why not? I beg your pardon? Oh, it's a slay mission. That kind of explains why the capture didn't work. Okay, where's your nest, buddy? Where's your nest, Steve? By the way, for anyone who was wondering why some of the community call him Steve, it is because back in one of the previous Monster Hunter games, during its kind of showcase, I believe, was it one of the community managers? He misspoke or mispronounced or something and ended up calling it Steve, and it stuck. Basically, I believe, if I remember right, that is the lore behind why Seregios is called Steve. Although I think Seregios is still also a cool name, if I'm pronouncing it right. I could be pronouncing it wrong, as we saw with Lagiacrus being pronounced a completely different way to what I thought it was going to be pronounced as. So there's that. So I'm sure Alma or someone will actually say what how it's pronounced. Are you going to sleep, buddy?
Always, I'll place the items I gather in your field pouch.
Thank you, Alma. Oh, did that wrong. This is a very small area of fighting this game. There we go. Seregios down. Fun fight. Fun fight. That was more fun than Lagiacrus for me personally.
Fantastic work. The children in Sacred are also safe.
Although I would say it's not as big a spectacle as Lagiacrus. Or as big as a... It's not as big as a kind of... How do I put it? Lagiacrus coming back, I believe, is more important than Seregios, given the importance of the monster and how it was in the very an alpha version of Monster Hunter World, and it being a very big fan favorite. I'm sure in upcoming titles, whatever we have as an expansion for Monster Hunter Wilds, we're going to be seeing variants of both these monsters, so that should be fun. Okay, can't wait to check out what gear we got for Seregios. I'm interested to see what the set bonus is, if I'm honest.
Children are forbidden from attempting the trial alone. Why did you break this rule?
We just wanted to be real secret riders. That way, we could be Zato's hands and help everyone around the village.
I see.
Don't rush, kiddo.
You were in a hurry to grow up. But rules like that exist for a reason, child. They are made
You can tell I'm getting
to
older when I
keep you
relate to the
safe.
old Nana.
Alas, people forget the sting of loss as the years pass.
What do we do if we
oof.
forget, though?
That is why we tell stories. We pass on knowledge of danger through generations, so that it may be avoided.
Nona, I heard about the Seregios. Are you okay?
Seregios, he confirmed it. I'm saying it correctly.
Home safely.
She glided down from the plateau like she was a bird herself.
Wow! That means you're an official sacred rider, right?
Things only ended well this time thanks to the Traveler and Alma. Nona, Nemo, Vuno, you are never to do that again. If you insist on breaking any further rules,
The graphical glitch in the background.
you'll find out why they called me Nana, the Howling Gale. Any questions?
We're really sorry! We won't do it again!
Good. Lesson learned.
This feels a little bit. I don't know. I mean, the Lagiacrus one felt more like a main episode. This one, well, I guess there was some. I mean, would you call this a filler episode? I'm not sure. Anyway, right. We are almost done with all the new content. Let us quickly go back to. Over here and check out the armor and stuff. Oh, speaking of, actually, whilst we're here, let's see if we can. I'm assuming, yeah, Hunter rank 41 will start getting the tempered versions of Seregios and Lagiacrus. Anyway, armor first. So, Seregios armor is here. So, what do we have? We have Adrenaline. It looks like the old Seregios armor, although the female one was really cool. I like the top half of it. What have we got? Adrenaline Rush, Evade Window, Agitate, Bleed Resistance. Weakness Exploit doesn't count because that's, I believe, on my armor. Is Counter Strike as well? Counter Strike is also on the stuff. Not bad from a bow perspective. I will probably be using this, especially with Adrenaline Rush, as I do like to use it a lot, especially for solo builds. But I'm more interested in seeing what the Razor's Edge is, which is a set bonus. Extends the duration of Adrenaline Rush if triggered. Again, the skill is activated, extends the effect duration once. Just need to. Okay. I think I'm going to be making that for the bow. Maybe the dual See, you can use Adrenaline Rush on pretty much any build, but certain weapons have an easier time with it than others, thanks to their dodge mechanics triggering Adrenaline Rush quite easy, like the dual blades and the bow. But with Evade Window, I think you can make this work on pretty much any weapon. You just have to dodge at the right moment. What sort of decoration slots have you got? Yeah, I could make a build. I could make these builds work. But let's have a look-see at the weapons, because that is something. Oh, I also neglected. Right. So for the Lagiacrus one, we have Thunder Rating, Tetra Shots, which is nice for the bow. Convert Thunder Resistance. What's that do? Convert Thunder Resistance increases your weapon's elemental attack proportion to your Thunder Resistance. Okay. Potentially better Thunder Bow then. There's Seregios, no element. Okay. Universal one. What's the skill? Blade Scale Loading. Narrowly evading a monster's attack with your weapon drawn grants special loaded ammo or applied coatings. grants special loadout or applied coatings. Special applied coatings? Does that mean that it just automatically applies your coatings when you dodge? If so, what coatings do you have? Close range, leap. Okay. But could be interesting for universal. Universal build for that. Let's have a look see at the heavy bowguns. Evade reloading. Oh, this has the evading loads the current selected ammo automatically. Could be big. Spread free. Use spread ammo. Looks like the Seregios heavy bowgun is spread. And what have we got? The heavy bowgun on the Lagiacrus, Pierce, and Thunder. Do you have any extra? No. I assume the light bowguns are going to be the same as the heavy bowguns. Rapid fire Pierce, rapid fire Thunder. I expected that. Rapid fire Spread, rapid fire Normal, rapid fire Poison, rapid fire Dragon. Okay. Evade reloading though. Is that going to be like the evade reload from Iceborne? At least for the light bowgun? Because if so, that's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, wait, is this new? Cunifer tree. Speed sharpening. Yeah, it is new. It is new. It's a new insect glaive. Anyway, I've got focus, blade scale, honing. This is the melee skill. Narrowly evading a monster's attack when your weapon, with your weapon drawn, grants you special sharpness. Probably acts a little bit like maybe protective polish or razor sharp. Gives you this brief period of either reduced sharpness usage or infinite sharpness, or even enhanced sharpness, maybe up in the upper level. I'm just going to so a lot of the weapons like the sword and shield are going to be the same as the insect glaive in that. We got impact files for both of these for the charge blade. That's nice to know. The raw attack on the weapons is a little low if you're looking for an impact file build, but that's not normally the optimal way to play with the charge blade anymore. Dragon file for the switch axe for the that's nice. Also power prolonger on the Lagiacrus one with power files, that's also nice. Lance I assume is going to be pretty bog standard. Guard. Are you going to have guard as well? Wait, I've got a question mark tree. Ooh. Something I haven't experienced yet. Offensive guard. Shelling types, normal and slightly... Oh, that's both good. Okay, slightly strong shelling types for both of those. For the gun lance. Slugger. Slugger for the Lagiacrus hunting horn with defense and elemental resistances up. Okay, blade scale honing and evasion and movement speed up for the Seregios one. What songs have you got? Stamina use reduced, defense up, stun negated, wind pressure negated, sonic barrier, echo wave slash, offset melody. For Lagiacrus we have health recovery, elemental attack boost, divine protection, thunder resistance, sonic waves, echo waves, offset melody. Okay. Okie dokie. The hammer. Slugger. Okay. The new offset move for the hammer is going to be interesting to see. Which actually we'll probably do that just before we wrap things up. Power prolonger for the dual blades and the Lagiacrus weapons. Another thing I'm missing. Offensive guard for the shield. On the Lagiacrus sword and shield, sorry. Longsword, which has also had a few changes in regards to the patch. Apparently it's supposed to be a lot better than it was. We got power prolonger. Never really considered power prolonger super useful on the sword and shield. And we have focus on the great sword for the Lagiacrus sword and shield. So that's all the weapons. Let's take a look-see at the Palico stuff. So the Seregios armor is as such. High affinity, low raw attack weapon. The Lagiacrus one makes him look like a pirate. Thunder attack. And a thunder based weapon. I also believe that we are going to get upgraded talismans for this. You can see some of them here, like the Seregios counter-attack charm, increasing adrenaline rush with the Seregios stuff, Lagiacrus stuff, increasing wide range. There's probably going to be quite a few other ones, upgrades added. So make sure to check that out to see if the talisman you are using has been upgraded.
Yes.
But I believe we also get an optional quest for Seregios. There it is, 1,000 shimmering swords.
All right.
I also believe that I haven't been, unfortunately, lucky enough to have a tempered one appear yet. I don't think there is anything special you need to do in order to actually access the tempered versions of these monsters. I believe they just pop up when you've completed the main quest. I mean, if we rest a moment, we may be able to we're able to see if we can refresh the monster list we have here. So we have, yeah, Tempered Seregios, which I will save now actually. Oh, I forget. Oh, I'm gonna have to delete some quests. Anyway, I'll do that in a moment. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Like I said, if you're looking for more information, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can check out all the patch notes for yourself, especially if you want to go in details about what has changed for your weapons. Most of the changes have been in regards to bug fixes or adjustments to the damage, bar the hammer, which actually did get a new move, like I said. Did I get? Yeah, I got new gestures. I got all the new dances are basically in the communications thing. It's got freaking music. It's got music. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a long one, and it's basically a guide/reaction to Title Update 2, showing my first months, showing you how to do how to access Lagiacrus and Seregios, as well as potentially how to defeat them, at least with the bow. A little bit of insight on how they work and how they operate, all that good stuff. If you're going up against Seregios, Ice and Thunder. If you're going against Lagiacrus, I believe Fire and Dragon, which actually we can actually double check that now, because they should be here. So Lagiacrus is Dragon Fire, Ice at push. Seregios is Thunder with Ice as a backup. There you go. But anyway, yeah, please. If you want to see more of this or you want to join in the hunt, check us out on Twitch, as I will be streaming there later or throughout the course of the week and whatnot. Links are all down in the description. And yeah, I wish you luck in your hunts. Tell me what you think about Title Update 2. And until next time, I've been Darcblade. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like for more.